What's up, guys? Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2021 Topps Pro Debut, third case break number 5. Got 10:57 on the clock. We're starting at 11, so just hang out for a minute or two and we'll get rolling. Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, I saw you going for it tonight, Chris. That's all right. It's a nice price. That's the cheapest the Blue Jays are going for, so it's a good time to try. Got one more of these tomorrow night, and then that's my stock. I'm trying to decide if I should get any more. I was thinking about possibly picking up a jumbo case because it's got the chromes in them, but we'll see. I'm still having a tough time deciding what we're going to break next week besides chrome. Although we are going to do Heritage next week. We haven't done Heritage in a long time. I forgot I had some boxes of Heritage here. So we're going to do a Heritage break on Thursday night. I haven't done that one in a while, so. Because, you know, we got like 2 weeks to wait. Well, the 17th we have to wait for until something decent comes out again. Bowman Chrome's supposed to be out on the 17th. Gold Label's coming out. Big League's coming out. Triple Threads is coming out. There's like Optic comes out. There's like 7 releases in like a week at the end of the month. It's crazy. Topps Finest. You want to do some Finest? It's funny. I was actually looking at Finest today. I don't have any in, but I might consider that. I was thinking about picking up another case of Gypsy Queen too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if you're requesting Finest, I'll see if I can find a decent price on a case of Finest, my friend. What else was I looking at today? Tier 1, which we haven't done in months. Had some decent pricing, so yeah, we'll see. We'll find something good that everyone likes. Jordan Walker Black 101, be nice. All right, Michael, I'll see what I can do, buddy. I'm rubbing it into my fingers right now. Jordan Walker Black 101. Come on, baby. We haven't pulled a 101 yet, which in Pro Debut usually, you know, I mean they're not easy, but they're a little easier than usual. We have pulled some reds. We've pulled like 4 reds so far, but we haven't pulled a black yet, so maybe tonight's the night. We have pulled some nice stuff, though. That's for sure. So I love Pro Debut, man. It's awesome. Anything from 18 or 19, yeah. Yeah, I have to go and take a mortgage on my house. All right. It's funny. Today I was looking for, I always buy, you guys know, like I give out packs sometimes, like hitless packs or whatever. I always try to have something, whether it's those college packs or whatever. And I was looking today for something that was, you know, not crazy expensive and that I could use for giveaways. Ended up buying 2020 Topps Update. A couple hobby boxes of it. Nobody likes 2020 Topps Update. Although we actually pulled some killer stuff out. I know, like, remember we pulled that Jeter patch auto to 5 out of there, you know? Oh, you got a red already? All right. A Wit or a baby. We pulled a baby Acuna last night. Yeah. We pulled a baby Acuna last night. You never know. Could pull another. We got one with some color this time. Future Cornerstone. Nice. You're killing it, man. Yeah, we pulled a Cornerstones last night of Kerstadt, Heston Kerstadt to 30. We pulled one the night before of Asa Lacy to 50. And then we pulled one of the Joe Mauer autos last night, too. Well, let's see what it's got in store for us tonight. All right, let's do it. The hits are nice. The base sucks. You're absolutely right, John. Oh, we pulled some killer hits out of Update, but yeah, the base is pretty bad. I mean, other than a Rosarena is the only thing. I mean, like Devin Williams and never nobody cares. All right, guys, what is going on? Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2021 Topps Pro Debut third case break number 5. One of my favorite products this year so far, man. Pro Debut has been awesome. And we got more of it. We'll have some more tomorrow night, too. If you're new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for over 3 years now. We break mostly baseball with a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as we possibly can. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We do a free break every 1,000 subscribers return. It's a big break. A couple $1,000 worth of boxes. You want a chance to get into it, all you do is subscribe to the channel. Your name goes into random, and who knows, maybe get one of those spots. And we did just pass 1,000, another 1,000 last night. So we are coming up on a free break. We'll get it done sometime in the next month. And if you want a chance to try and get in, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. We'll keep adding names to the list. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Preston S. Braves, Barat R. Orioles, Daniel O. There's Daniel O again, man. He's looking for some more curse stats after last night. Red Sox, Brant L. Cubs, Chase B. White Sox, Anthony P. Reds, Nick Y. Indians, Howard A. Rockies, David K. Tigers, Anthony F. Royals, Jeremy L. Astros, Andrew H. Angels, Ted H. Dodgers, Harrison W. Brewers, Brady H. Twins, Jeff K. Marlins, Chris M. Mets, Rich L. Yankees, David K. A's, Chris M. Phillies, Howard A. Pirates, Todd H. Cardinals, Michael C. Padres, Tyler S. Giants, Sean L. Mariners, Philip D. Rays, Brad S. Rangers, Jeremy L. Blue Jays, Chris F. And Nationals, Ted H. Yeah, we just passed 2,000 subscribers, so we're on to we're working on 3,000 now. So thank you, though. I appreciate that, Rich. I really do. It's awesome, dude. It's weird. First of all, if I had any brains about me or understood what I was doing in the beginning, I never asked anyone to subscribe to the channel for the first year. So I was breaking for like a year, and I think I had like 70 subscribers to the channel. So I was a little behind when I was like, oh, wait, I need subscribers. But it is a point of pride. It does make you feel good the more subscribers you get. So, not like I'm ever going to have 1 million subscribers one day or anything, but 5,000 would be a good goal. That would be all right with me. All right, let's see what we can pull tonight. Good luck, everybody. And we are starting out with Tyler Gentry for Kansas City. Kansas City. Oh, no. It's cool, man. For Jeremy. There you go, buddy. All right, so we got draft coming up at midnight, which has now become kind of our regular Saturday midnight break, and will continue to be for a while. So if you're in that, we'll be on with that at midnight. So we found one of those Pro Debut, your Pro Debut cards the other night, which are like severely short printed. It's like one every 907 packs or whatever. So and we random it. So if we happen to run into one tonight, again, that's exactly what we'll do. We'll random it to all teams at the end of the night. And if I somehow miss a short print and someone notices, please feel free to point it out. I don't think I've missed any yet, but you never know. And for the D-backs, Liam Norris, blue, 113 of 150. Wrong Royal. Well, yeah, there's more to go. There you go. For who had the D-backs? Preston. There you go, buddy. Got to keep it moving if we're going to get draft on time tonight. Yorkie. Chipper Jones. Back when they were at the Durham Bulls. And for the Angel, William Holmes. William Holmes. That's a different Angel. We get Warner Blakely like every time. Has a walk like he's going to beat up the umps. Yeah, he is jacked. For Ted. There you go, buddy. Oop. Justin Foscue. Yeah, Gabe Kepler's really, when he was with the Phillies, man, saw an interview with him. He's like jacked, man. Of course, he was, terrible here. So go win a World Series somewhere else. It's usually the way it works in this town. Yeah, it's funny. Today I was doing some sorting and I was actually thinking about the free break coming up and trying to put some of the things I've collected in recent months to give away, trying to get them together. I have some signed jerseys and some old packs and a whole bunch of stuff. For the Brewers, Xavier Warren to 150, 21 of 150. Yeah. But he was their favorite manager. I wonder why. Whoops. Fumble. I wonder why he was their favorite. Dude's in shape, man. I don't know. I would kind of think, too, if I was like a coach or manager like that. I mean, you're around guys who work out all the time. I'm sure you certainly have the time to do it. Like, I don't know that a football coach does or whatever, but baseball managers don't seem like they have to work that hard, to be honest with you. I mean, Garcia Parra for the Trenton Thunder. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm not taking anything away from, away from baseball managers, but it doesn't seem like their job is really that hard as compared to some other coaches. Anytime I see them, they're just standing around talking. Uh-oh. Jordan Walker Green, there he is. You called it, my man. Not the black, but there's a Jordan Walker Green. Nice one. 87 of 99. Working on that rainbow, my friend. Yeah. Well, he's in San Francisco, right? I mean, you would have to think with what they've done out there. Who in the world? I wish I would have thrown $10 on San Francisco at the beginning of the year to win the World Series. I'm sure it would pay. Jordan Walker was for Michael. There you have Michael. There you go, buddy. You take green autos? Yeah. Like, I always think of when Charlie Manuel was coaching the Phillies. Like, did you ever see Charlie? I mean, don't get me wrong. Charlie got up during games and yelled with umpires and this and that. But, like, you'd always just see Charlie standing around talking to people for the most part, You'd be like, His job doesn't look that tough. And I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. The guy was in baseball forever and was very successful, but it doesn't look like to be a baseball manager doesn't seem like a very grueling day. Like, I think the team would probably be okay without him. I mean, what's the most difficult thing you got to know as a baseball manager? The double switch, you know, and that's in only half the league. Hank Aaron. Oh, I love Charlie too, man. I love him too, but I'm not dogging on him. I'm just saying, like, and believe me, I mean that about all managers. They're all kind of the same. Jeff Criswell for the A's. For Chris. Yeah, Charlie's a good old boy. He didn't really, he wasn't kind of the usual guy you'd see in Philadelphia, but people loved him for that reason. They loved the fact that he was kind of a good old boy. There's a Nolan Gorman Major Scale Green. 71 of 99 for the Cardinals, for Michael. Concert's over, so I'm going to have a rash of teenagers coming in my home soon. Garrett Mitchell. Yeah, me too. I always kind of assumed it too. I think a lot of baseball players have a couple beers during the games. Maybe not so much now, but back in the day. If you guys remember that 93 team, that 93 Phillies team, those guys were getting hammered most of the time. So funny, they had a rain delay a couple weeks ago on a game. And it was actually like was it a West Coast game maybe? No, it was in the afternoon, that's right. And it was one of the few times I wasn't working, like I actually sat down to watch the game. Kind of, you know, when you sit down to watch a game and take a nap, you feel like, you know, I'm going to sleep through half of this game, but I'm going to watch it anyway. So they had a rain delay and they played this Tejada. They played this, like tribute video they did for the 93 team, the one that went to the World Series but lost. All those guys did the entire season was hang out in the training room, like in the medical room, and drink beer and smoke cigars and cigarettes. Like, half of the footage of the thing was them sitting in there getting hammered. But that was when there was, Dalton and the other freak, the one who ripped everybody off later. Yeah, where did my thing go? There we go. Dykstra and all them. Oh, my man, here he is. Xavier Edwards. Love this kid. For Tampa, Brad. There you go, buddy. Nice one. That team was they had, what's his name, who had Tourette syndrome on that team. And they would show them back there all drinking. He was the only one not drinking because of his Tourette's and stuff. Oh, what a weird team that was. Dykstra, yeah, nails. He was a hell of a baseball player. Really messed up individual. Anybody that listens to Stern over the years knows he's, that dude is, he lost it a long time ago. I don't know that he ever had it, to be honest with you. He could just play baseball. Cody Hose Power. Oh, man. Oh, to 25. Luciano, nice hit for the Giants. For Sean, very nice hit. Marco Luciano, 15 of 25. God, I love Pro Debut. I really do. For the price of it and for what you can buy in for and everything. And the way prices have been on cards the last few years, man, you cannot find a better value product around. You really can't. Especially if you just want to add some autos to your collection. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily have to be from the Bowman First or whatever. You're just looking to add some nice names and stuff. You can get a lot of nice names out of here at a very low cost. And they sell too. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can sell them and make money too. But Alcantara Gold for the Yanks, 14 of 50. Oh yeah, Jim Eisenreich. Yep, yeah, they were fun to watch, man. They were not nowhere on paper did they look like they could be a winning baseball team. That's for sure. And some of the numbers they put up that year, I didn't even remember until I watched that thing. I think the video was called High Hopes or something like that. And it was the Phillies media machine. What they put out the next. How every team puts out here's the year in review type of thing. Especially if you go to a World Series or whatever. But I mean, on paper, you'd have never thought that team would do what they did. But man, they win, and they put up some serious numbers that year too. And then Mitch Williams gave it all up in the World Series. The guy had a mental breakdown. He was working at a car wash. It's good to see him now. When I would see him on MLB and stuff. For anybody who's not from this area, Mitch Williams, he was the one who gave up the home run to lose the '93 World Series. Things didn't go well for him for a while there afterwards, and it's he kind of disappeared for a long time. Nobody knew what happened to him, and ended up he was working at a car wash in Jersey. 10 years later. And then they got him back on TV. He started doing Phillies post game and stuff around here. And then, then he saw him on MLB Network and stuff. So I think he's good now, but he had a few rough years after that. Yes, they definitely look more like a bowling team than a baseball team. That's a perfect way to explain that team. That's exactly right. They were not top shelf athletes, let's say that. Jordan Walker was 87 of 99. 87 of 99 on the Jordan Walker. Here's Austin Martin. Let's find one of his autos. An Austin in a blaze would be nice. Oh, yeah. Well, Kruk was a perfect example of, how you don't need to be in shape to be a baseball player. It's funny, too, now, because if you look at most baseball players now, these guys are mooses. You know what I mean? Even just going back 20 years or whatever. This was a few years ago, but maybe 5 years ago. We were at a Phillies game, and Jason Hayward was there. My gosh, man, he could be a linebacker. He's huge, and so many guys are these days, Darryl Collins for Kansas City, numbered 41 of 99. Not just tall, but, physically fit these guys are for baseball players now. Whereas that was always kind of a nice thing about baseball. You could just, put the fat guy at first or put him behind the home plate. He'll be okay. As long as he can hit the ball. Kansas City, Jeremy, there you go, bud. Giano. Evan Carter. Royce Lewis Power. Stack these on there. Anyway, I mean, if you're a Phillies fan, if you ever get a chance to watch it, it's just one one of those things they throw on when there's a rain delay. But it was actually really entertaining to watch. And then of course they cut it off. You know, as soon as they're coming back, it's like you sit there and watch this whole thing. There's like 12 minutes left in the video, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're back, blah blah blah. You're like, I was watching that, man. Like, sorry, we can't start the game until the promotional video ends. Jeremy De La Rosa, and another one for the Giants. Grant McCray for the Giants. What are the odds on the future cornerstones? Future cornerstones are like every 3 cases. Those cards are tough to pull. The golds are 1 in every 900 packs. The it's the 1s to 30 or 1 in every 1,200 packs. They're not case hits. Now, like I said, we pulled 2 in the last 2 nights too. So you know how that goes. But yeah, they're not easy to pull. Jeets. Be nice to pull one of those autoed. The autographed. And for the Bravos, Spencer Strider. For the Braves, my man Barack. Here you go, buddy. And let's see. Future Cornerstone autographs are 1 in a regular base are 1 in every 436 packs. And the parallels gold are 1 in 900, orange 1 in 1281, and the reds are 1 in 3000, and black is 1 in every 30,000 for Future Cornerstone. So yeah, they're not the easiest things in the world to hit. But who knows? Maybe we'll catch one anyway. Matt Liberatore for the Rays. Still on the Rays there. 98 of 150. Yeah, I don't think there's a non-autoed version of the Cornerstones card. Just the autograph version. Or I haven't seen a non-autoed one. I believe they're all autographed. I could be wrong. It's been known to happen from time to time. Willie Mays. All right, last pack of box 2. Time-wise. Okay. Box number 3. Let's keep on with some low-numbered autographs. Luciano was awesome. That definitely paid for that Giants. That's for sure. That is what we call a shekel fetcher around here. All right, box 3. Good luck, everybody. And for the Orioles, Jordan Westberg. This kid's a good player, too. Numbered 141 of 150 From my man Daniel again, just piling up these Orioles autographs. He is, my friend. 21 top Heritage Gold Refractor Chris Sale 405. Top 21 Topps Heritage Gold. A gold 405, really? Out of Heritage? Huh. Interesting. It's awesome. Any card numbered to 5 is all right with me. All right. Nice hit. Nick Lodolo in for Houston. Tyler Brown to 99. 86 of 99. Topps Heritage. 21 Topps Heritage. Yeah, speaking of Heritage, that's right. We were doing a Heritage break this week. I forgot I had some boxes on next Thursday. It's funny that came up, considering we just decided to put one up. I got to start figuring out the boxes for the free break, what they're going to be. I was thinking after this one, we'll do it. We might do it multi-sport. Not this one. This one's going to be baseball. But I was thinking maybe when we hit 3,000, we do it as multi-sport, and that way we have more teams to give out to people. You know, like if I were to buy all different kind of like multi-sport products, and then maybe, you know, get like a football, baseball, and basketball boxes to mix in. That way more people can be involved in the break, possibly get hits. So I'm thinking maybe on the next one we'll do that. Yeah, I do. I forgot I had a few boxes still around. Sometimes when we do a bunch of something and I still have some boxes, I'll just stop posting it and hold on to the boxes. Sometimes for the pure reason I know we're going to do that free break at some point. So like, rather than having to go out and buy all, you know, over time, I'll just kind of collect different boxes and put a huge mixer together, you know. But if I want to hold off on something, I'll put it to the side and then I forget it's there. So Dax Fulton for the Marlins. For Chris. And like I was saying, we don't have any new releases still for a few weeks for baseball. And I don't want to just keep doing the same stuff day after day after day. So try and mix in some old stuff over the next few weeks too that you guys might be interested in. Heritage break will be fun. We haven't done one in months. Topps Heritage 21 Auto Red and Blue, worth a fortune on some. Topps Heritage 21 Auto Red and Blue. Michael, I'm not following that there. I'm sorry. It's me being like illiterate when it comes to talking to people. Topps Heritage 21 Auto Red and Blue, worth a fortune on some. Well, I'm trying to think. There's Cody Hose, Miguel Vargas has an auto in here for the Dodgers. It's all prospects. It's all minor leaguers. I'm trying to remember Dodgers specifically. If you're not familiar with the product, there's a website called Break Ninja. I'm sure many of you know it. They do really good breakdowns on all products. Where like if you're into a specific team or a specific product, you can go and look at what exactly that team offers in that particular product. But I know Vargas and I know Cody Hose have autos in here. There's somebody else too. I know of a third one, but I don't know all of them off the top of my head for the Dodgers, to be honest. Oh, you're talking about the real one autos. Yeah, the red ink real one autos. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't following you there for a second. Yeah, they're always hand numbered to that throwback year. Trent Palmer for Toronto for Chris. Yeah, they're always the real one red autos are always hand numbered to the throwback year that they're doing in the products. So if they're doing the throwback to 72, they're numbered to 72 and so on and so forth. So I always wonder, like, if they get to, like, they're thrown back to 2001, they'll be like one. Just be a one of one. That's it. Oh, we've pulled some real red ones around here. A couple of Trouts and a lot of fun stuff. For the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera, 90 of 150. Oh yeah, man. The real one autos are some of the most sought after autos in the industry. To be honest with you, the real one reds are very sought after, especially rookies and the Trouts and stuff like that. They're very, very sought after. They're not easy to hit, that's for sure. The gold, when you were saying gold, that was throwing me off a little bit there. Sorry about that. It's always weird too, like, so, the pack doesn't want to open. Robert last year didn't have a card in Heritage. So he didn't have a rookie Heritage card. So they put it in 2020. So they put it in 2021, but only in chromes, which I think in the long run, especially if, Robert has the career most people think he's going to have, it's going to be a extremely sought after card, the Heritage rookie of him, because you can only get him in chromes. There's no base on it and stuff like that. And it was produced the year after. And Heritage has always been kind of good at doing stuff like that, where, that they put out something that's limited and then has good value to it, really good chase to it. Yeah, we had a really good year with Trout. Not this year, last year. James Beard for the Sox. For Anthony. In 2020, we pulled 5 Trout autos out of Heritage that year, which is like more than we've pulled from any other product anywhere. Like, it's so hard to pull. But for some reason that year now one of them was me, wasn't in a break. It was me personally, and this is like one of the luckiest pulls I've ever had. I got a Trout Real One Red Auto in 2020 Heritage from a hanger box at a Target. And I was literally, and this was back in the days before people were killing each other for retail boxes, I was in a Target, and I was checking out, and there was literally one hanger box of Heritage hanging there. And I was checking out, and I was like, just here, it's the last one, let me get it. And I just grabbed it. I brought it home, I threw it on the counter. I swear it sat there for like 4 or 5 days. I didn't even touch it. And one night it was like 1 in the morning. I was like, I never even opened this. Let me crack it open, figuring there'd be nothing in there. And there was a red Trout in there. I was like, oh my Lord. Like, what are the odds of pulling it out of a $9.99 hanger box, Long, let's say that. Odds are long on that one. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I think we pulled some Dylan Carlson out of Heritage this year. We've pulled a lot of Dylan Carlson out of products, especially if Carter buys. One guy, he's not here tonight, but he's here a lot. His name's Carter. He's a huge Cardinals fan. For some reason, whenever he buys the Cardinals, we always seem to pull a lot of Carlsons out for him. Todd Helton, the Ravens. All right. Box number 4. That's awesome, dude. I love hearing about people's big hits, man. You know, it's funny. Everybody who's into this hobby, whether you're new to it or you've been in it for years, or, you know, you're casual, or, you know, so deep into it, it's like a second mortgage. Everybody's looking for the huge hit. Obviously, every time you open a pack of cards, you're like, I'm looking for, you know. But still, when you get it, oh, it's just the best feeling in the world. Even though you're like, this is why I bought this, to find this. I should just be like, yes, it's about time. Cole Henry for the Nationals. Ted H. And the funny thing is, and I was actually talking to my business partner about who in my other business about this the other day. Like, I used to buy into absurd amounts of breaks, like years ago, before I started doing it myself. And I started doing it myself because I thought there were things I could do better as far as shipping and, you know, a lot of different things and whatever. But, like, I literally used to spend like thousands of dollars a week on breaks. It was crazy. It was ridiculous, to be honest with you. And since I started, you know, almost 4 years ago breaking, I barely buy for myself anymore. Like, I do still buy into breaks here and there, and I do go on runs. Like, I'll have a month where all of a sudden I'll buy into a bunch, and then I'll go months where I won't buy into a single one, you know. But it's funny, even opening cards for other people, I can still kind of get that fulfillment of pulling the big hits and stuff, you know, even though they're not for me. But yeah, I love that's why, like, I'm always really psyched if the people are here when we pull stuff that's big, you know. Herbert, red, white, and blue. To give your son the cards. Well, it's funny, when I got back into cards, so I used to collect when I was a kid. I've talked about this in the past. There's Matt Manning for Detroit, 22 of 150. My son got me back into it. My son's a big baseball player. He's a high school baseball player now. And he always loved baseball from the time he was a little kid. And he actually brought it to me when like 10 years ago, and was like, hey, Dad, I watched this on YouTube. And he was showing me a breaker on YouTube. And I was like, what in the world is this? And I did collect when I was a kid. You know, I used to love baseball cards. So I just got fascinated. And I'm telling you, I didn't join a break for like the first year and a half. I just watched them. Like, I was just kind of fascinated by the whole thing. And I was kind of the same way. A lot of it I would buy into was more for my son than anything. And my son is still a baseball player and loves it, but he doesn't care too much about the baseball cards anymore. It got me deeper and deeper into it, you know. And, you know, things have happened in the last few years have been insane. Look at Tom Glavine, man. What a dork. Obviously, the hobby has become just absolute insanity recently, which is great. It's good for the hobby. It's also hard on everyone's wallet, but, you know, because prices are so. But I do think, like, this time, like Chrome, what's happened with Chrome recently is a big wake-up call to Topps, I hope. There's a Von Johnson, nice one there, gold. 2 of 50 for the Red Legs. My man Nick. Here you go, buddy. I'm kind of hoping what happened with Chrome this time around is a bit of a wake-up call for these guys, because I don't know if you guys have noticed or paid a lot of attention, but there have been many upcoming releases that the prices are dropping. Pre-order prices and stuff from what they were just a month or two ago. Because basically they put out Chrome, and I'll tell you the truth. almost every year Chrome comes out, people are upset with Chrome because it's a rookie product. Yes, there's always a few guys to chase, but for the most part, you have no idea who's going to be, you're always going to get guys who are going to become huge players out there that you don't know about. But the prices they're charging this year on pre-order, I mean, hobby boxes were like $329 when 4 years ago they were $130 for a hobby box. And now that's exactly where the prices are going because people just refuse to buy them. I mean, jumbos right now on pre-order from Blowout, jumbo is $540, and I think right now you can get them on Blowout regular cost, not wholesale, but their retail costs. I think if I saw today, it was like $349. Like it's come down like $200 a box because people just refuse to buy it. Now 2 years from now, when everybody does want these boxes and they're charging $1,500 for them, that'd be a different story. But another orange. What do we got this time? Hey, Austin Martin. No ink on it, but still orange Austin Martin. Nice one there. I don't, 8 of 25. I don't worry about overproduction as much as I used to now. I mean, it's not like it was in the 80s and 90s with all the junk wax and everything. And, you hear stories of how they printed like 7.5 million Griffey, 89 Griffey upper decks, because of the number of cards. Now, obviously, there's so many. Oh, wait, what was the number? I'm sorry. There's so many parallels and stuff. That was 8 of 25. That, yes, there are some, certainly they're producing more than they were just 10, 15 years ago, but I don't think they'd ever be quite, for lack of a better term, dumb enough to go back to what they did in the 80s and 90s, where they were just, But I mean, again, cards were such a different thing back then, too. I mean, that's back when you used to buy cards at 7-Eleven for 35 cents a pack. It's just not that hobby anymore, which in a way sucks. I mean, because it's hard on kids and stuff. But, of course they were going to overproduce them back then when you were selling them for for a quarter a pack. Hey, there's the Dodgers. Oh, Jake Vogel. That's right. Jake Vogel blue for the Dodgers. That's right. Forgot we pulled a Jake Vogel yesterday. 53 of 150 for my man Harrison. There you go, bud. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I mean, the nice thing now is if overproduction is a worry, it is only at one level of the hobby. This, the low to low middle level. There's the way the hobby is now. There's always going to be these high end products. That are super limited, very rare, this and that, whatever. And I mean, yes, you need the money to buy into them, but you don't have to worry about it overproduction issues with those. To me, sometimes it's more about who they put into those higher end products that are a little worrisome sometimes. If I buy a $500 box of Dynasty with one card in it and I pull out a Larry Walker, I'm going to Topps and I'm writing a strongly worded letter to someone. White sock color. All right. Well, we're coming to the end of it. We just pulled a White Sox auto, didn't we? Thought we did. I know you're asking for color, though. I'm just like, wait a second. Did we just pull something for the White Sox? All right, last handful of packs, and then we'll do a quick hit recap and go off for about 5 minutes while we set up for a draft. We will do the last third of this case tomorrow night. If you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. Finish up the week strong. Here's Ryan Howard, my favorite baseball hat ever, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Barons. I know I said that before. I wore that hat. I think I went through like 3 or 4 of them over 5 years. For 5 years straight, that was the baseball. I always wear a baseball cap. I have a, let's see, I have my River Dogs hat on. Can't really see it. There it is. Charleston River Dogs. I always wear a baseball cap, though. And Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Barons was my hat for a long time. Andre Lipschitz. That is Detroit, right? Yeah, the Tigers. For Anthony. Here you go, bud. James Beard, yeah. Jared Kelly. Topps has a grandfather clause in their contract and can keep producing cards with names and logos. Wait, you're talking about the new contract, John? Tristan Cassis, 31 of 99 for the Red Sox. Brent Lindsay. If that's true, that would be very surprising. I mean, what would be the point of having the contract then? You know, but who knows? Maybe they do. I don't know. Look. We talked about it before with this new Fanatics thing. One way or the other, the Topps name is not going away in baseball cards. It's just not. I mean, whether Fanatics buys them, rents the name, I don't know, licenses the name, whatever they do, it would be absolutely just ridiculous to not use the Topps name in baseball cards after 73-year association, you know. But we won't know about that for, you know, it's 4 years away. The other day they lost the race. Yeah, 2026. Fanatics outbid them for the new contract. It starts in 2026. Fanatics can start producing sooner, but the Topps actually ends at the end of 2025. So, yeah, and now Fanatics is going after basketball and football also. They haven't gotten it yet, but from the amount of money they paid for baseball, they'll definitely get it because they basically overpaid like 5 times what Topps did for the contract. And they said Major League Baseball actually went to Topps and offered them to make, and said, if you guys make the same offer that Fanatics is making, we will give you guys the contract. Topps is like, we can't afford it. So there's this whole thing they're setting up with where they're going to be tied into the league, and I don't know. It's all in the kind of early stages, but yes, Topps did lose the contract to Fanatics, so they will be the new baseball card producer soon, in a few years. Although, like I said, I don't know on our level that it's really gonna, other than seeing some new products and some new names, I don't think it's gonna make a huge impact on our end. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Who knows? All right. No, it's absolutely true. Topps can't use names, players like this or MLB logo after 2025. Yeah, but did the Panini, did the football and basketball contract thing get finished already? I thought that was still in the works. I mean, obviously it's going to happen, but I didn't think that was finalized yet. I mean, baseball is, but I didn't think. But who knows? Maybe it is. All right, I'm putting a hit recap together. I want to thank everyone for joining us. If you're not in our last break this evening, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Like I said, we will be back tomorrow night with more Pro Debut, more Chrome. If you'd like to join us, we would love to have you. Otherwise, please have a great weekend. Have a great holiday. Everybody, not too much drinky. So everybody's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on Tuesday morning. All right. Yeah, you never know, right? That's true, Rich. You never know. Yeah, no, I mean, look, they're going to win. They're going to get the basketball and football contract because they're going to overpay for it. They're going to do exactly what Panini did and stole it away from Topps back in 2015 or whatever it was. That's what Panini did to get the football contract. They just went in and outbid Topps. And the funny thing was, Topps just didn't care. They just stopped producing football cards after that. But I mean, Topps could still produce without the license, without logos and stuff like Panini does. I mean, I'm sure Panini will still make baseball cards. You know, we'll see. Who knows? Anyway, all right, guys, let's do a hit recap for 2021 Topps Pro debut, third case break at number 5. All right, here is our colored buddies. What do we got? To 150, Herrera, Manning, Liberatore, Norris, and Warren. To 99, Tristan Cassis, Power, Tyler Brown, and Collins. Also to 99, the major scale, Nolan Gorman. Kevin Alcantara Gold, nice one there. And a delicious Austin Martin to 25. Can't beat that one, Chris. That was a good one. And autographs. How many did we get tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, 16. I think twice we've gotten an extra one, so that's why I checked. All right, autographs. Base of Lipschitz, Fulton, Palmer, Beard, Henry, McCray, Strider, Xavier Edwards, nice one there, Criswell, and Gentry. Also, William Holmes base. Then we got a Jake Vogel, blue to 150 for the Dodgers. Jordan Westberg, blue for the Orioles. Jordan Walker to 99 green for the Cardinals. Yvonne Johnson, gold to 50 for the Reds. And this absolutely delicious Marco Luciano to 25 for the Giants. Definitely the hit of the break. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back in 5 minutes with Draft. Take care. Hit that like and subscribe.